Hello, how are you? Hope you're good. So welcome to another setup of the bullet journal. This time I'm continuing with the Harry Potter theme. So last month I did the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I'm moving on onto the Prisoner of Azkaban. But before that, I'll show you the second 2-week designs well, that's, you know what I mean. Because I only set up for 2 weeks now and do the rest, usually show it on Instagram. So if you're interested in that, it's just bookroast on Instagram, is linked below. As you can see, I have already pre-penciled the things I want to draw, or most of it, previously, because that takes me a long time and I simply don't have enough battery life. I swap between my batteries as it is because this takes a long time. You'll see from the, it got dark outside. But anyway, yeah, I chose a time turner for the cover page. Most of the items I just see images or screenshots from the movies on Google and put my spin on it, or sometimes I'm just inspired by various illustrations that, again, I find on Google. So I'm following the layout of my last bullet journal setup for February because I actually found that it works. This is the first time that happens to me. I didn't regret any spreads. I didn't regret any of something that I didn't include. This seems to be working really well, so I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts. I'm sure I'm gonna change something soonish, but I'm enjoying this so far. For this one, I just went with, I don't know, some sort of time turning in motion. I don't know, I quite liked how this ended up looking like. I didn't like the way I wrote March though, so afterwards I just filled it in with black and then still regretted it, but it's fine, we'll move past that. The next pages you're gonna see are gonna be, again, set up like the last one, so you can check that out if you haven't seen it already, if you're interested. But I'm gonna split one of the pages into personal and YouTube. And then on the right side, I'll have ideas for what videos to film and any sort of to-dos for YouTube, and a little bit of Instagram and a watch log that I've added just recently. I find that this really works for me, and I'm really glad because I've never ever before ended up using the monthly log. And so yeah, I'm happy that I am now. As I said, I didn't enjoy how I wrote March here. If you know me, I'm not big on bright colors, so this is extreme for me. So yeah, it was too much. I couldn't handle all of this happiness in one page. I also like the little Mandragora illustration I had last month on the monthly pages. So I've decided to go with a little one here as well and do a butterbeer tabard thing, because this is the third book, was the first book that they tried butterbeer, and I don't know, it seemed appropriate. I try to, if I'm highlighting anything in the pages now, I try to stick with an underlying color, so the main tone or even a detail. So I use the same one for the left page where I will highlight, you'll see, the personal or YouTube line, and then the same thing applies in the weekly layouts where I highlight the week in the little calendar. I've been really enjoying that kind of layout. I think I like that they don't have specific boxes or sections of the page, because I never know how, I just fill it in as I go, because I never know how much I will need for the day, and if I need another day already set up for the further in the week, I'll just pick a random place and then fill it in later. And it's working so well for me, I don't think I'll be going back to the other layouts soon. So I'm glad to find something that works for me. And then again, like last month, I included a quote page on the left side, and I went with the well-known one, I solemnly swear that I am up to no good, on the left side, which is very much a cliche, but it's hard to find a quote that's not too long, that fits on the page, and I also wanted it to somewhat fit the tracker, which is like, this is very discouraging for a tracker, but it's fine, we'll go with it. And a little header that looks a little bit like it's from the Marauders map on the right side for the tracker. I haven't put my tracking things because I need to rethink the categories, but I'll put them later on. Okay, so starting with the weekly spreads. So if you haven't seen the last one, basically what I do is just like I doodle whatever I want to on one page and put the little calendar thing above it, and then that's it. That's the weekly spread, and I really been liking that. For this one, this is the week beginning the 5th of March because that's where my February is gonna end. I went with Shrieking Shack from the screenshot of the scene where they see the Shrieking Shack. I really enjoyed this. It's supposed to be all crooked, and you know, I'm not that great with non-crooked things, so it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. I really enjoyed this, although I did notice that my doodles got bigger and bigger and bigger as the more I do them. So I need to, for the week 3, because week 2 is when I'm gonna stop this, I need to like calm down because at some point it's just gonna be the whole page and only one page for actual planning. But yeah, I really enjoy doing this. Also, sorry if you can hear Logan in the background typing because I'm just doing this after work. Also, I know that the cover page is all fun and bright and happy, but the rest of the spreads ended up being kind of dark and wintry, and I actually kind of like it. I know it's March and it's supposed to be all like bright and fun, but yeah, the next one especially, I don't know, I'm not too mad at it. I'm kind of fine with it, but just to let you know that I'm aware of it. Well, you know how I said it's gonna be kind of dark? Well, the mentors had to make it in this. Well, they had to, but I sort of like wanted to color this one in. So there we are. We have the mentor for the second week of March spreads, and yeah, don't know what to add other than like clearly my hand game is not great, but I didn't mind because they're supposed to be all creepy, and who the hell knows, maybe they're not even, you know, based on how humans look like or how human hands look like. Let's go with that. I like that one. Yes. Anyway. Anyway, and so here we are. This is March. I know the theme overall is really non-matching each other, but it's fine. You know what? I don't really mind. That's all really that matters, because this is just for personal use. Let me know if you like how the setups look like. How are you in general? I am up to the 4th book now and rereading The Goblet of Fire, well, re-listening to it. Been really enjoying it. I think it's where it gets really good. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm glad I managed to film myself actually painting this, because last time and the time before I think it was just a flip through, because it's not always possible for me to do this, but I do enjoy editing especially, because this took hours and hours and hours. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!